And good afternoon. Yes, we're back. We're back with some more X-Plane, and this time something a little bit different. We are continuing our journey around the world, but the idea was I can't remember who did say it, that we have a race. So we are where we landed last time in Oranjemund or something like that, in South Africa, and we're on our way down to Cape Town, which should be a flight that we're doing in jets, but we thought we'd make it interesting. And as you can see, I'm not in a jet, and down there somewhere neither is Chris Brown. So we're gonna have a race, jets versus props. All of us are sat cold and dark, so none of us are putting any electrics on apart from Pineapple, and we're all going to start the electrics on at the same time, take off, fly, land, and we're two teams, props versus jets. The team wins who gets all their people on the ground, engines off first. So if me and Chris get down first with engines off before all the jets do, we win. If all the jets get down before me and Chris do, they win. So I'm joined on this little adventure by that man over there to my right, Captain Chaos. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
And what plane are you in?
I am in the Zevo 737-800.
Awesome. Looks like your flaps just popped up.
Excuse me.
Behind Captain Chaos. You can actually select at the opening, because you're in FSX, aren't you? Whether it starts cold and dark. I think you can with FSX as well. Behind Chaos is young Pineapple. Good afternoon, Pineapple. We wait, we pause, and hello, Ben and Dave the Helicopter. Behind Pineapple is Noz. Good afternoon, Noz.
Good afternoon.
And what plane are you in?
I am actually in the A320.
Excellent. Down the other end of the runway there, I think we all smell, is Rick that was with us last night. Good afternoon, Rick. And what are you in this afternoon? He's in the Baron. God blimey. Okay, well, we're going to lose. Oh, damn it. I thought you said you had a quick prop. You're going to be like 120 kilometers an hour behind us.
That's great.
Oh, damn it. Right, okay. Down there also is, we may as well just give up, is Chris Brown. Good afternoon, Chris.
Good afternoon.
We're going to lose, Chris.
It seems so. Maybe if each attach a tow rope to Rick's plane from ours, we can just pull them along.
That's a good idea. And you're in the mighty TBM, aren't you?
The mighty TBM indeed.
Exactly. And down there also with the losing team is Sam, who's on the winning team. Good afternoon, Sam.
Good afternoon.
And you're in your new plane, aren't you?
I am. I'm in a very sensible for this airport Boeing 777.
Which barely fits on the taxiway, let alone fits on the runway.
Yeah, I'm going to take some of these taxi lights out when I taxi, I think.
Right. So these guys are itching to start, so I'm not going to say go just yet. So this is where we're flying from Oranjemund down to Cape Town. I can pronounce that one. A distance of 342 miles. And it's going to be an interesting one, I think. So here we all are in FS Cloud. Right, so I am cold and dark, nothing on at all in the plane. I haven't pre-programmed anything, unlike Jet Pineapple. So are we ready, gentlemen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay then, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Right, electrics are on. I can't remember how to put the fuel on in this. I think it's just there to low idle. Get rid of that. Ooh. Zoom in here, igniter on, starter on, auto fuel select on. Right, engine
9.5 minutes.
running.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, this one's come down at 6 minutes to realign, so that's pretty good.
Mine's 9.5.
Okay, pitot heat off. And fuel pump off.
Come on.
I can't actually read. Right, generator off. Battery discharging. Don't do that. Alright, let's put it into high idle. Okay. Brakes off. Hi, Blinky. Let's taxi to the end of this runway. And get myself out of here. And we are airborne.
Well, I don't even have X-Plane reloaded yet.
Oh. I thought you were in with the plane running, you said?
Yep. And then I started FS Cloud again.
Oh, blimey. Right, now on a program where I'm going. Okay, so we are flying to... Why is it so shaky? Don't try and fly with your flaps up. That'll do it. Right, there we go. That's definitely shaky. Why am I plane shaking so much? That's ridiculous. I can't even can't even see where to be able to turn the thing. Wow.
You might need to drop the throttle down a bit. I know you want it to be as high as possible, but
there we go. It's like I'm in blurred vision. I don't know if it's me or the screen. Do you need any mods and things to join? You just need FS Cloud. That's it. Which is this thing. That's the bit that makes us see each other. So it's as simple as that. So, and a plane, obviously. I've been telling you for 6 months, Gaz, if not longer. I even bought you FSX and gave you a joystick. Right, fact, Cape Town International, enter, activate. Right, approach, select approach, enter. What runway are you saying we're coming in on?
01.
So
Subleading runway.
01. Just activate. Right, there we go. 344 miles.
Well, this is painful. I've done everything now. Just waiting.
I got the APU running. Just put in the FMC. Hopefully by the time I've done all this.
Alright, so I'm climbing. So there's them lot back there. Rick, I don't know where he's going.
Passenger page.
So I'm now in nav mode. Right, so this is where it's interesting. See, we're going to be slower. I'm going to be slower in the climb, and then slower in top speed than the props, or than the jets rather. Oh, you took off a different runway. Okay. Oh, hang on. Where the hell's my plane taking me now? Oh, crap. Okay, we might have an issue.
Are you coming back? That's very sporting on Steve.
I know, that's very good in that.
Damn it. Right, okay. Let's try that again.
Just fly around for another 4 minutes and I'll be ready to start my engines.
Trim's done. I'm just waiting for the FMC to kick in now. Let's do this.
Right, enter, activate. There we go. Right, okay, I'm now heading in the correct direction. I was heading back towards them lot.
Just damn decent of you. I can see Chris taxiing onto the runway.
I was waiting for Chris, that's what it was, see. Okay, so why are you still climbing? You're supposed to be at 10,000 feet. Oh, plane, don't do this to me.
I thought it was a good idea we pulled those wires out in his plane.
So all the props are off the ground then? Right, engines.
Right, it's still saying fuel pump off. I'm not overly concerned about that.
That's cool. I think the vectors can go on.
Well, hopefully it's going to level me out at 10,000 feet now.
Right, in the air and climbing.
It needs to go on.
Cool. Right, I'm at 10,000 feet.
Right, I'm going for engine start.
And accelerating up through 268. So 270 is going to be a ground speed of 323. Right, so Chris is behind me. Where did Rick go? Oh, Rick's out there to sea.
Positive engine start on number 2.
So Chaos, Sam and Noz are still on the ground. And Pineapple. Could I join you, Steve, and I get this plane reinstalled because other plane looks really complicated? Absolutely. I couldn't remember what I was doing with it, so that's not helpful. I've still got the fuel pump saying as being off. Is that telling me to turn it off?
That's good.
There we go. No. That's fine. So I've got no warning lights on. Right, it's saying
Why did I not start the engine?
59 minutes. So 275,
Whoa,
329,
let's do the wheelie.
and throttle is all the way forward. Torque's looking just about fine. Horsepower's fine. So I think we've reached our peak speed. So Chris is going to overtake me in the mighty TBM at some point. And then it's wait for the jets to come past.
Well, maybe that Epic is pretty fast.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we're going to lose this unless Chaos goes completely the wrong way. Rick's only going to be doing about 120, 130. Well, no, Baron, 150, something like that. I'm doing 276.
I'm taxiing.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, I'm just about to join you any second now.
Have faith.
Ryanair taxi.
Just running over quickly on here to make sure that's all done. There's some coal, that's all done.
Now see, I could climb and try and get myself a bit more speed.
Right, I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm going the high route, straight up to 25,000 and then maximum throttle.
Let's do it. 2, 3.
Following you down the thing, Sam.
25,000 programmed in. No idea what's going on with the G1000. That's freaking out a little bit.
There's engine number
What's
2.
the cruising altitude in this? I don't know. Mid to late 20s, I suppose.
I know the TBM, the service ceiling's 25,000.
There's probably something similar in this. Right, so still showing on little on FS Cloud that those 4 are still on the ground. And there's Chris, there's Rick, and there's me. So it's going to be interesting. They're going to take longer to descend. And they take
You have seen me try to land, haven't you?
Does it come with a checklist? Because I might need it. Look like what the Epic comes with, actually.
I might knock the windsock over when I turn onto the runway, so watch out.
I think there is a checklist in the thing when you download it.
Slow down a bit because I am speeding down the road.
Ryanair taxi.
Yeah,
it is very much so.
Right,
I must admit, this updated version of the Zevo looks a little bit more well modelled inside.
I'm at 11,000 feet. So there's Rick. Chris is just behind. Oh, Rick's just gone off now. Anyone else taking off so Air Pineapple can take off? Well, yeah. Sam and Chaos are just taxiing. I haven't managed to work out the FMS yet. No, I just use the G1000. So the same as I would in the 172 and anything else with a 1000 in.
oh, this sounds nice when it spools up.
But there is the FMS you can use. So I'm guessing I can insert a flight plan. So the flight plan that Sam did, I could probably insert that and I would follow that.
Oh my god. Yeah, this is fast. Sound like Clarkson.
When we get a bit closer, I will do an approach.
It's going to have to be a rolling start. Just need to get that wind. And there we go. Hammering down behind us, Sam.
Right, Sam's in the air.
I am up and in the air, yeah.
And I'm also running.
Damn it, you're far too close.
Come on, we're running out of runway.
Yeah, that was quite tight for me.
That's not what you want to hear, is it?
I know it's short runway, stop telling me that. Oh, B1 rotate, we're up.
Right, Chaos is in the air. Noz is in the air. And then Pineapple.
Oh my god.
Right, they're all in the air.
Right, punch it, Chewie.
You're punching it, don't worry.
Because I'm climbing, I've dropped off a bit of speed.
Wow, my climb rate's 5,000 feet per minute.
Wow.
This thing's ridiculous.
I'm at 700 feet a minute.
2,300.
Okay,
I've got
it's official.
150 passengers and 2 tons of cargo as well. I thought I'll put some passenger cargo in just to make
like
it
180.
a little bit more realistic.
It's official, by the way. I hate Szymanski because he just sent a Snapchat on the group Snapchat, and he sat on a bit of decking or in a garden or something, and behind him are the Austrian Alps. Pi, that's a rubbish view. I've had that glitch thing before with the G1000. Can't remember what was causing it. It's the first time I've seen that. I could turn it off and turn it on again, but that wouldn't necessarily end well.
My plane is not working at all.
Right.
That's not a good start.
Now I've got to say it. If anybody else is looking at FS Cloud, spot something.
You're saying that?
Oh no, he's turning.
I
just thought, hang on, Captain Saints directions going east.
Don't you worry. It's turning.
So there's not much of a gap here. That. And Rick's actually doing quite well. He's ahead of Chris. But the jets are going to be gaining fast. I've got a ground speed now of 327 as I'm coming up on just over 14,000 feet.
Yeah, I think that Epic might be a little bit faster than the TBM then. I think 330 at 25,000 feet is the top speed of this with no wind.
Climbing.
I can see Chris Brown's name coming up.
Oh God. I'm just dreading seeing anybody's name behind me now on the screen.
I can see Pineapple up top of me. I can see Sam in front of me.
So yeah, 328 is my ground speed, 14,500 feet. So I am getting faster the higher I'm climbing.
My ground speed at the moment is 292 in climbing. It's past 8,000 feet now.
I'm saying 51 minutes to destination. I don't know what's going on with that screen.
A pack of them behind me. A whole pack of...
Giving chase. It does look like that, doesn't it? It's like we're hunted down if you look at FS Cloud. Gonna hunt you down like a dog.
Just passing 10,000 feet now, so landing like...
Right, 25,000 feet. Let's build up some speed now, shall we?
One finished. Awesome, Ben. Yeah, I'm at 15,000 feet. I don't want to climb too fast, but I think I might have to increase my vertical speed. Go to
I put seatbelts on auto for them.
I pegged my climb at 130 knots to get up as quick as I could.
I can see Rick's name again now.
Ground speed 335 and climbing.
Oh crap.
250.
Past 11,500 feet.
This is the most we've ever had in, I think, isn't it? I'm looking on FS Cloud, we've got 7 people.
Yeah, this is the most we've had in one flight. It's awesome. Thank you, guys.
That looks really funny on FS Cloud.
It does look quite amusing, just this mass of people.
It's like the map on Forza Motorsport or something with all the cars behind you.
Yeah.
Catch that pigeon.
At the moment, I'm guessing I'm the pigeon.
Oh, wow. Right, we're passing 14,000 feet, ground speed 355.
Just blasted 300 knots.
I won't tell you what my ground speed is because it might upset you.
Go on, tell us, Sam, tell us.
433 currently.
Nice.
Jesus Christ. Well, yeah, that's what pilots do, Pineapple. Let the autopilot do it all.
Yeah, I'm just sat back here now and enjoying it. So I might go and sit back in the cabin. Yeah, it's nice back here. Yeah, so I had a test flight yesterday after reinstalling everything. I haven't got global Earth in, and I have had no issues with memory.
Ah,
Yeah,
so global Earth
I've
could
had
be
no
an issue.
problems. Since I took that out, I've had no issues.
Ambience is fine. Active sky is fine. So,
You know, Global Earth actually gave Laminar a bit of a kick up the backside because the latest update, the auto gen, is a lot more dense and it looks a lot better, and the ground textures are a lot better as well. So I think they're trying to make it, with each update, look almost like it's payware scenery, which is cool.
which is good.
Yeah.
For the amount of money you invest into this, they should do.
Yeah,
really,
I mean,
to be
you're putting 50 quid into it, aren't you? So you want the best product.
So for now, I have to re-download like the Jar Design 320 now because after reinstalling everything, it's playing up.
Right,
That's for another day.
18,000 feet. Ground speed of 326. Ground speed is actually dropping off, but because I'm slowing down. I think I might
Just
settle on.
passing 20,000 feet. Ground speed 385.
Just overtaken Rick, and I'm just going past you, Chris, in a second. If you look out your left window.
I shall not look out of my left window.
I was about to say, he doesn't want to. No, not like it's like when you cut someone up on the road and they pull up by the side of you. You just
that might
don't.
go off course a bit,
You just
cut you off.
don't look to the left. Just like, no, I'm ignoring you completely. I'm going to look straight forward.
I can see Rick M's name in front of me now.
I'm scared to look behind me now.
I can't quite see your name yet.
Christ, that pineapple's going for it, isn't he?
Well, he does. He
He's
knows.
got after me, and he's like right up with Sam.
He's literally going to be throttles fully forward, isn't he?
Oh yeah, I can see out the window. Bloody hell.
Ground speed now 402. Still climbing. I'm growing up of you.
That was better than I was going to do. I'd have had to get the bleep button out.
What's your ground speed now, sir?
481.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Sam's internet must be out because I just heard static there.
Selective hearing.
That's pretty cool. I don't know if Ben will let me show that on stream or not.
Oh, I can see Chris's name now.
Liam, he's back. Are you back in the land of Ull? Alright, 20,000 feet just gone through.
25,000 feet. Ground speed 420.
Ground speed 332. I'm still in Lancashire. Oh, okay. Where did you, oh, you're coming back today or tomorrow now? Are you going home tomorrow? Cool. My original plan tomorrow was have a day off the computer, but I wrote a list out of things I want to do tomorrow, and I'll be spending half a day on the computer. For a day off work, I'll be productive. No, I'm going to do some recording. Right, ground speed of 332, climbing up through 21,000 feet. And I should, hopefully, speed up a bit. Tomorrow's work for me, a lot of travelling. I don't work in 13 unless you've got a paper round. Well, I'm going to get up at my normal work time in the morning and make the most of the day. Well, I pretty much got out of bed this morning and came straight into here and sat down and put the computer on. That was at 7 o'clock.
I was up at 7:15 this morning. Went shopping this morning, done that. Just got to put the chicken in at 2 o'clock. And then that's it, salad done for tea with that.
We're going to go darts and back footy and have a few beers. Enjoy your day, Liam. I'll catch up with you soon. Well, I've got a plan. I've got something to eat early because I'm going to be streaming at 5:30. So I've got to eat earlier. But I might actually start early. I might start at 5. Because it's not going to take me 5 hours. It's going to take me longer than that.
Yeah, I'll catch up with your stream later on because I'll be having tea then.
Yeah. So yeah, I might start a bit earlier. Right. 22,800 feet.
I can see Chris's plane getting bigger. Do you want to look out your right window, Chris?
It's like, no.
I've drawn, I can't see anything.
Alright, so Sam's in front of Pineapple, so Sam's going to be gaining on me soon. Then it's me, Sam, Pineapple, Chris, Rick, Chaos, Noz.
Well, I'm just leveling up.
Oh, Pineapple just realised his landing gear was still down.
Oh, sprint going left at that speed.
Yeah.
Right. 23
Did you remember to put your
5,500.
flaps up, Pineapple?
He just levelled off as well. Cabin altitude. Oh shit, I haven't done my cabin altitude thing. Hang on.
Wasn't that on your checklist?
Sorry, what now? I remember where the bloody hell it was. Cabin oxygen. Open.
Thousand to go.
Hi, Amy Lou. I'm still saying cabin altitude. Is there something else I've got to actually...
Yeah, you got to turn that fuel pump off.
Oh, that'll do it, will it? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to worry about altitude then. I am now at cruising height, so I better let the passengers know. There we go.
Right, I'm just about to be at 25,000.
If you look to your left-hand side, you will see Chris B66 in a little prop thing.
Right, I should now start gaining a bit of speed.
Ground speed now at cruise is 457.
Alright, come on, speed up. Right, leveled out, 25,000. Can't see anybody behind me, but doesn't mean there's no one back there. But they're all there in FS Cloud, being hunted down. So it's me out the front, then Sam, then Pineapple. So those of you who've just watched, we're doing a race, props versus jets, down to Cape Town. I'm in a prop, obviously. Sam's in a jet. Pineapple's in a jet. Chris Brown's in a prop. Chaos is in a prop. Noz is in a jet, and Rick's in a prop. We're in two teams, obviously jets versus props. The winning team is the first one to get all of their team on the ground, engines off. It's going to be the jets, unfortunately, because Rick, we only found out when we started the stream that he was in a Baron.
I just altered Rick now.
He's our secret double agent.
Well, exactly, yeah. Which one of these lot paid you to be in a Baron? So it's fine. It's the enjoyment of the flight is the thing. It's not about the winning. But Rick, won't be back again.
Steve,
hello.
have you got a rear view mirror?
Oh crap! What if someone crashes? Says Dory. Well, then they'd have to start again, wouldn't they?
Yeah. No, yeah. You got to go back to the start, I suppose.
Right. So here comes Sam.
Bit of turbulence up here.
Oh no, Chaos! I'm cutting through the wind too fast to notice it.
So 233. I'm still accelerating just about. Ground speed of 356.
Ground speed 461.
Yikes. Right, I'm going to try and select an approach again because it went so well last time. So select approach, enter. So ILS runway 01.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Captain speaking. If you look out the left-hand side of the airplane, you'll see the Namaquar National Park, and also a very, very small aircraft.
Yeah.
So if you crash on landing, start again. Well, that'd be a bit harsh, wouldn't it? If you crash and then turn your engines off, it counts. As long as you're at the airport.
Yeah, as long as you're in the on the airport vicinity.
Yeah, it's fine.
If you crash properly, no need to turn your engine off.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Kill two birds with one stone.
Yeah. So, right, so here we all are. Definitely bunching up a bit now. So there's Sam, as you can see him just behind me. Just behind him is Pineapple, gaining fast on Sam. That thing, what the hell's he in? It's sure he's not in a hawk. And then we
I'm
got...
surprised he's catching up. What is Pineapple flying?
I can't remember what he said he was in.
321?
Isn't it 321?
Yeah, A321, yeah. I want to get me one of them. Behind then is Captain Chaos with Chris just behind Chaos, Noz just behind Chris, and then Rick at the back, making sure we're all safe. Stewarding from behind.
His safety car.
He's a safety car. Oh god, Pineapple just appeared behind me now in text.
I'm concerned about Pineapple's fuel.
Well, he's not, obviously.
No.
In the event of someone crashes, all financial assets go to their Sims and Stuff beneficiary, Steve. If Steve crashes, well, who knows? Cats Protection League.
Yay.
I'm going to be one of those people that when I die, I'm going to leave my money to someone really odd.
Not like me.
I've got no one else to leave anything to. Might switch to a fighter and spectate. No, you can't ditch out now.
No, you can't do that now. Because if you're going to do that, all I'll do is just reset my aircraft at Cape Town. Or wherever we're going. I'll be cold and dark on the runway waiting for you all.
In the bar.
In the bar.
It's Rick, it's not about the winning, honestly. I thought me and Chris would be in a chance until we realised you were in the Baron.
What's shocking me more than anything is Pineapple and how close he is to me.
He's just got those throttles.
He's got pilot speed.
Yeah, he's got those throttles.
We didn't actually have a chance.
Still flying, just not racing. Well, wang that lever forward. Oh, it is. Okay. You maybe should have chosen a faster plane then. I did say last night that this has got a cruise speed in the sort of 260s, 270s. Right, so there's Sam and Pineapple. So about to get overtaken.
I find it quite interesting that everybody's pointing directly at Cape Town except Pineapple.
Yeah, but he's probably just following Sam.
So they're going to be ahead of it. It's like, yeah, Pineapple's going to overtake Sam. And then me.
Can you fly some circles around Steve like a vulture?
Oh, he's putting the autopilot throttle back on.
Yeah, he's probably got all sorts of alarms going off.
Including the fuel one.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm about to get overtaken.
Yeah, I was going to say, to quote a famous captain I heard say this once, look up, Steve.
That should be on a t-shirt for Cosford. Along with the Canadian flag, obviously.
Yeah, that's a good shout, actually.
Look up, Steve.
There's a nice looking plane then.
Oh yeah, so if you're watching this and you're in the UK, in 5 weeks' time, I think it is now. 5 weeks yesterday, a few of us, well myself, Chaos, Sam, Who else is going? Dory, Gazariah, Spanieliers are all going to Cosford for the Flight Sim show. So if you're watching this and you're in the UK and are into Flight Sim, it's a really enjoyable show to spend a few hours at. And it's based at obviously RAF Cosford, which is a brilliant museum as well to have a wander around. So we're all going to be there on the Saturday, and really looking forward to it. Gone the last 2 years now, so looking forward to going again. Right, Pineapple. Oh, Sam's overtaking me now. Pineapple's just behind.
Galleon.
How are we doing inside? So we've pretty much maxed it out now. 2:38, unless I can bring that forward a bit more.
However, I've got my top of descent in about 50 or 60 miles, so I will be slowing down shortly.
My airframe can more than handle the descent, so I can get about 370 in the descent.
Yeah, I won't be slowing down when descending. So I should be, when I get to my first waypoint, which is 160 miles away, I need to be at 3,000 feet for the approach. So I shall descend when I start descending, and we're about 100 miles away, I think. Maybe 80, something like that. Right, so yeah.
Just watch your torque as you descend,
Yeah.
because as the air gets thicker it rises, you're just going to keep slowly pulling back.
Indeed you do. Yeah, so I'm at 93.9 at the moment. The NG's at 99.5. So cruising, got 238 airspeed, which has given me 362 ground speed. So been overtaken by Sam, been overtaken by Pineapple. There's Chaos, Noz, Chris, and Rick seems to have landed, or be landing. Rick's, oh no, where are you going, Rick? He's gone inland. That's whether Rick's going for an aircraft change. Oh, he's fine. Okay, you just suddenly appeared inland. I thought you were out at sea earlier. Right, who else is around me? So there's Sam. Sam's in front. Pineapple is now in front. But their descent is going to slow them down. Whereas I can descend all the way down at this speed. And will be. I don't think climbing to this altitude gained me much. On nosedive. Your poor passengers, Pineapple. You'll be like that weightless flight you can do.
Yeah. The vomit comet, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, don't forget, if you do enjoy this, normally on a Sunday afternoon we do a group flight, not normally as chaotic as this, but making our way around the world. We'll be going north from Cape Town, up through Pretoria, and then back up through to northern India, which is going to be interesting. On a Wednesday night we carry on our journey around the Bahamas, and then either on a Friday or Saturday late night, myself and Sam, and last night was Rick and Pineapple as well, heading towards the Arctic Circle, up in Alaska, was it? And that's on a Friday or Saturday night. So plenty of flying from the group, as well as other stuff as well. Later this afternoon / this evening, I'll be back with a 5-hour plus stream in train sim, doing London to Scotland, which I'm sure I'm going to regret after about an hour. But it is in the fantastic sounding Voyager, so that's always a plus. Alright, so Sam and Pineapple definitely racing ahead. So 25,000 feet, 238 knots, 147 miles to my first waypoint. haven't been overtaken by everybody yet. So that's given me a little bit of a glimmer of hope. Chaos is still behind me. Noz is still behind me. Chris, I thought, would have caught up by now in the TBM. So Chris really needs to make sure he overtakes at least Noz.
I think you got the legs on me in that Epic, huh?
And then
I
Rick's...
think you've got 1200 horsepower. I've got 850.
Ah, okay. Yeah, this thing does jog along a little bit. And it's a really nice modelled plane as well.
It's a beautiful plane, that's for sure.
It is a very nice looking plane, that.
It's, yeah, fairly easy to fly as well. Oh, I'm going to back.
Well, the good news is, so far, there doesn't seem to be any defects with the Zebo update.
That's good. I'll have to update mine.
Do you want to know how many horsepowers I've got in one General Electric 90 engine?
Not really.
Yes, I do, Sam.
No, not interested.
No, not interested. La 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 la. I'll just mute Sam for a minute, ladies and gentlemen.
I just thought I'd look just out of interest just to see what I was working with.
Don't do it.
I'm thoroughly interested, Sam.
I could give you the single output, or I could give you the dual output for both.
No, neither is fine.
You could do both.
Both? Well, it's only 220,000.
And I've got 1200. Yeah, is that all? That's nothing. It won't be easy for me. Yeah, Dory, once you got it working, I'll quite happily do a flight with you, or do a flight with us. I'll use the Epic and I can talk you through it step by step on how to start it. It's actually fairly simple. You saw me start it at the beginning of the stream. I just went, it was cold and dark. So it was battery on, which is all over here. It's handy little switches. So batteries on, avionics on, igniter on, fuel pumps on, generator on, and then crank the engine over. So click start.
I must admit, next time I think what we should do, Sam, is make sure that Steve goes through the checklist properly, like we have to.
You didn't go through it all properly.
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I got the checklist in front of me. Listen.
I did all my checks.
See, there's the checklist.
I just did them in a different order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I slightly done mine in a slightly different order.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Sam wrote out an abridged version. I got the plane off the ground. That's the...
I might stick all the fuel pumps and hydraulic pumps on straight away, but that's, you know.
Things went not necessarily in the right... I'm playing all the right notes. Not necessarily in the right order.
The tanks about to run out of fuel.
Ash Point, how's my fuel doing? Oh, it's fine. Fuel's looking good. Plenty of fuel, in fact.
I've used 8.5 tons of fuel already.
I'm using 80 gallons an hour, which is 10 times what the 172 uses, pretty much.
Didn't we mention there was a 300-gallon fuel limit?
Wow. Yeah, I do like the way this thing's modelled. It's so nice.
Do you know, looking at these default clouds again, I really don't know why I've not been using them, because they look better than any of the X-Ambience ones. And the performance is better when you use these two.
Now, the default clouds look like they've got volume to them.
Yeah. I think, I was saying to Steve, if you've got Active Sky, it does something to the clouds as well.
Yeah, my X-Ambience isn't working. If I click on any of the presets, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I was having an issue with that yesterday.
Yeah, so I might need to update or reinstall X-Ambience. It doesn't appear to be working. Right, anyway, how are we doing up here? Anybody else behind me? Nope. So we've got Sam out in front, followed by...
Hang on.
What?
Rick's changed to a Boeing.
Oh, I see. He's defected.
Turn coat.
I thought he was coming
I
into.
thought, hang on, how did he get that close?
I thought he was coming into land. All of a sudden, he was over land. Yeah.
Well, FS Cloud doesn't lie, Mr. Rick M.
Oh, I see. Like that, is it? Right. So anyway. Oh, he's in the F4. He's in the Phantom. Well, that's not part of the race anyway.
Well, it says Boeing 737-800 on here.
And the race was Jet Airliners. That's why I specifically put airliners. Okay, so Rick's dropped out. So in that case, it's... Oh, God. Well, we've still got no chance then, Chris.
Well, because one of your team members decided to drop out, that's a penalty. Now you're going to have to circle back around again.
Yeah, time penalty.
Yeah. You need to pull over for 10 minutes.
Just put the handbrake on. Put in a lay-by.
Speed up then.
Right, so Sam's out in front, followed by Pineapple, then me, then Chaos is about to overtake me, then Noz, and then Chris at the back. So unless Chris can get down, unless things go wrong with me, unless Chris can get down before all the other jets get down. It'll be interesting. So I'm still holding out this.
Words of Cool in the Gang, get down on it.
Exactly. So 106 miles from where I've got to be at 3,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
17 minutes to arrival. It's actually quite. I thought the flight's gonna be longer than this.
Well, I think it probably would have been normally. But
Yeah.
we have been rushing a little.
There was a little bit of a rush going on.
I've shown 16 minutes to arrival.
Well, that's fine. I can get out of this room for a few hours before I've got to come back in here later on then.
Yeah, I've got 2 fans on.
Yeah, I got 2 now. God, that's sour. Rah, apple Lucasade. So yeah, I think it's going to be close. So we're all landing on the same runway, yes? Runway 1.
Yeah, we could go around with that.
Top of descent coming up 30 miles out.
Actually, I haven't changed FS Cloud to be 25,000. I don't know where my top of descent is. My top of descent is 24 miles. Oh, I've suddenly got clouds.
Set up.
Scenery looks quite good actually. Still default, but
So the only people I've seen so far then have been Sam and Pineapple. Right, so in 20 miles I shall start descending down to 3,000 feet. It's a good thing with little nav map, see, it tells you how far you've got to go. So 18.9 miles top of descent.
That's course laid in for landing. Just need the ILS code. Which is...
No, but this thing's done quite well. So 364 knots ground speed out of a single engine prop. That's not bad going.
no, it is good. It's impressive that.
And I'm using still what's it, 80 gallons an hour. Yeah.
Oh, somebody crashed.
Oh, stats leave unchanged due to his low speed. So he obviously knew he was going to crash.
Oh,
ILS is done.
Right, so how are we doing in the order? Right, so Sam's down over land.
7
Then
stop
Pineapple.
inside.
Then Chaos is in front of me now. There's Rick in his Phantom. There's me, there's Noz. And Chris at the back.
What level, flight level are you on, Steve?
25,000. I'm about to start descending, but I can hold this speed in the descent.
Yeah, I've had to slow down to 420 knots.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got top of the descent now. It's 12 miles out.
Yeah, I'm 9 miles.
Ground speed still 470 though. So that's pretty cool. Might need some drag on the way down.
So coming in over land.
Just let passengers know we'll be descending in a minute.
I'll just shout in the back, "Oi! Put your seatbelts on!"
Yeah. I suppose they took them off.
Well, yeah. Yeah, so Dory, if you're still watching, it's a very easy and awesome, quick prop to fly. I wouldn't use it for short distance stuff, but for things like this, where you want to get a jiggle on over a long distance, it's a brilliant plane. Right, 2 miles to top of the descent. And then down to 3,000 feet we go. Are you meant to go faster or slower at descent? Well, you got to keep within the parameters of the plane's abilities. Does it work with your side tech panels? Yes, it does. I'm using one now to set my descent. I just twiddle the.
Just starting to descend now.
I just twiddle my knob down to 3,000, and down the plane goes. And I can increase my vertical speed. And we go 1,500 feet a minute.
Some speed brakes on, slow the thing down.
I'm speeding up. You missed your V path. Do what now?
Who's missed the V path?
I have, apparently.
Oh, that's your descent path, vertical.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it, just keep flying straight. But at the same altitude.
I'm mid-descent, says Pineapple.
I'm just passing 30,000 feet.
I can just see the airport in the distance.
Right, I'll speed it up to 2,000 feet a minute. Right, 65, 64 miles to go. Soon switching to Manuel. Does he mind? I love it that youngsters can't spell. It's both
I don't. It's one of my
frustrating,
pet hates.
yeah, frustrating and amusing at the same time.
Well, Steve, in a minute you will see a jetliner just pass right beside you. I'm literally racing to catch up to you.
Oh yeah, it's catching.
Oh, yeah, there's Nos.
I cannot see you. You are so small.
Only that was true in real
He's
life.
heard that before.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
I've got my F4 Phantom leading the way.
Right, so Sam's in the
Sure
lead.
it's not an F4U Corsair, because that's a prop plane.
Then Pineapple. Then Chaos, who seems to be veering off out to sea. Then me, then Nos. And then back there is Chris. So unless Chaos carries on the wrong way, we might have a fighting chance, Chris.
I think it's a given, really. If he just turns a little bit more right, off to Brazil he goes.
I'm now doing 405 knots ground speed.
I need to check my engine wear after this flight because I've been pushing it on the limit
Dear
the
us.
whole way.
Yeah, my
Seem to be
torque's at
having a few
100%. Are you having a spot of bother, Chaos?
Yeah, the internet's chopped out then.
You look at getting one of the better power line adapters. You can get them that do a gigabyte. A
Yeah,
gigabit.
I'll have to have a look.
And that'll just give you complete stability. So I used one between upstairs and downstairs and it was fine. And that was giving me 100 down and about 10 up, which wasn't far off what I get anyway, 150 and 20.
One play, we need to slow down a tad.
Yeah, torque's bang on 100%. So I'm right on the limit of the plane now. Doing 295 airspeed, 399 ground speed as I'm descending down through 17,000 feet, 45
Just
miles
past
to go.
21,000 feet and I'm doing 463 ground speed. Yeah, it needs to slow down.
So Noz is still behind me. And the rest of them are out there in front. So ignoring Rick because he's in a Phantom. There's Sam, Pineapple, Chaos coming in, slightly different approach. Then me, Noz just behind me, and then Chris back there. I thought that TBM would be quicker than this.
Now, I think it's still only the fastest single engine prop because the Epic hasn't been certified.
Ah, okay.
Just remember you're only allowed to fly 250 knots below 10,000 feet as well.
So how much did it cost to get the add-ons for Train Sim Stream later? I don't know. I can't remember what all the bits are. I have to have a look on the Alan Thompson site. Oh, there was my audio chopping up. I have to have a look on the Alan Thompson site. It was probably 4 or 5 different bits I needed, and then the bits off his site to stitch them all together. I had 3 of them, so I think I had to buy 2 more, which I bought in the sale anyway. The only thing with the Voyager that I'm using, it sounds fantastic from the outside. From the inside, it's a bit meh. I wish the engine noise was a bit louder inside.
Is that the 220?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with that when I got it.
Yeah, outside it sounds awesome.
Yeah, it looks awesome and it sounds awesome.
But inside, which it probably is that way because it's got multiple engines, it probably is that quiet in the cab. But I wanted it to be louder. So a lot of tonight's journey will be done outside the cab, I think. See, I might start earlier. I might start at 5, so I'll be done by 10. By 11. Because I'm going to be an hour late, aren't I, on a 5-hour trip? Which means, well, the good thing is, by the time we come off here, I can then spend a couple of hours out of this room. Right, so 12,000 feet.
Bang on, that's what I'm on nearly as well.
Doing 309 airspeed. 384 ground speed. And descending our way, got 26 miles to do 8,000 feet.
Rick's just landing at the airport by the looks of it. I've got to say, it's a really nice approach into Cape Town. You've got mountains on the right.
Yeah, I'm coming in over the sea.
I don't know where my approach is going to take me in. Right, that's 10,000 feet.
Current temperature 18 degrees. Is that all it is? Wow, for a bit more than that.
It is winter.
Yeah, middle of winter, you know.
Oh, right, okay.
31 degrees here. Actually, no, outside, yeah, 30 degrees outside. 31.2 in here, so not too bad.
Right, unfortunately, I'm going to have to start slowing my plane down now.
Right, 8,700 feet, 17 miles to go till I turn.
Landing lights are on.
But yeah, this is awesome scenic approach.
So there's pineapple over there. Does look pretty good. Right, 7,000 feet. I don't want to slow down until I absolutely have to.
Yeah, contact with Table Mountain is about where you want to slow down.
Yeah, airspeed of 321, quickest I've been so far.
Just leveling off, it's 7,500 feet.
And going all the way down to 3. So there's pineapple. It does look quite nice. I don't know what the approach it's got me on. What have I got to be at after that? So 3,000 feet. I've got to be at 2,000 feet, so I better keep descending. I'm going to back off the throttle.
Okay, lock captured.
Right, approach fact IO1. I've gone over the airport now. So that's where we're landing. There we go, I'm turning. Backing off the power. Right, and descend down to 1,300 feet. So this is the route we're now taking. So we're going out around, and then back into land. So as soon as we go to CI01, we'll be on runway heading, so 011. I'll then go into approach mode. Hopefully we'll pick up the glide slope. And then attempt to make our landing. So it's water texture issue. I'm going to have to do something with FS Cloud.
Have you got the water reflections switched on?
Yeah, I can't.
On NX Ambience?
Yeah.
Just see if it does anything if you turn them off. Well, I wouldn't do it yet, just in case it buggers it, or you don't want to bugger it up landing.
Yeah, it's wave speed. It seems whenever I turn the wave speed on.
Oh, it does.
Why are you descending, plane? You're at 1,000 feet. You should be at 1,300 feet. No, don't keep descending. Is this a jet plane or not? No, this is a prop. Single engined prop. Off course as well, Steve. Yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Simulator Gamer, thanks very much for the follow.
Oh, Rick's down.
Yeah,
Congrats.
my autopilot's completely... Right, I have to turn your
Why that
autopilot
one
off.
look like it lost?
Game crash, says Rick. Yeah, my autopilot just gave up and was just going to send me out to sea. Game crash as well as a plane crash. Joy.
50 knot crosswind.
I got a thunderstorm going on as well.
Oh yeah, it's just started raining on mine.
Yeah, me too.
Give a chance to test out these new effects on the Zebo.
I don't know why the autopilot gave out. Should I buy X-Plane? Abso-bloody-lutely.
Yeah, well, I got. Saying that, mine's taking me off on a strange course.
Turn off this sound environment thing.
Pineapple, are you down?
Should I buy X-Plane if you want to play a flight sim,
turn
says
it.
Larwood. Yeah, thank you, Larwood. Always helpful. Can I play
turn it
X-Plane
down.
with keyboard? You can, but my advice would be check the spec of your machine before you commit to X-Plane. There is a free demo you can get. If you go to the Laminar website, you can get the free demo, which will just let you fly in a restricted area for a short period of time. See if your machine can cope with it.
500 feet autopilot off.
I'm just turning back now, so. But the rain effects don't look too bad. I've got a little intermediate wipe on.
Yeah, I got a clue what happened to my autopilot.
I would appear to have a heat problem.
Oh. Not enough of it or too much of it?
Too much of it.
Right, so about to turn. I'd look at maybe getting some cheap Xbox 360 controller if money is an issue, but that is personal preference of mine, so I can afford to get a proper gear. Yeah, Xbox controller will work fine. My advice is look out for something that me and Sam talked about last night, which is what I started with. I think Chaos started with the same thing as well. The HOTAS T.
HOTAS.
Yeah, which you can Thrustmaster HOTAS T, which you can pick up fairly cheaply. It's a brilliant throttle / joystick that's got, you can separate the throttle from the joystick with a little bit of wire, and you don't need rudder pedals because you can just twist the joystick to give you rudder, and it's brilliant. Right.
Pineapple, what are you doing?
You have 5 seconds to land. I'm right behind you.
Okay. Right, gear down.
Pineapple's doing like a 70 knot taxi.
Problem is, I do feel sorry for youngsters that want to get into flight sim. X-Plane's brilliant, but your cheapest option is going to be FSX, which is what Pineapple's using, and still manages to fly with us in multiplayer.
Hold on. Do I actually catch the ILS this time?
Yeah, I'm struggling. Oh no, I've got quite no.
I got the Kreisglobe this time. What the hell? This is the
Jesus,
first
that's
time
coming
it's
at a strong angle.
I've always struggled with that, and now it's working.
Right, 3 reds, 1 white. Not good.
I can actually see you landing.
I know sync rate. Christ, we're coming in too quick here.
It's okay, you can go around.
Great landing.
Oh, right, engines up. I'm parked.
Whoa, what are you doing, you silly plane?
Right, all we need now is one of the props to get lost.
Well, I
Manual brake.
Nice look this time. It looks so beautiful.
Jesus, that was a rough landing.
Are you going?
Okay, I think I found a bug.
We finally did butter. Yeah, I got Great Danny. I didn't get butter. I haven't flown this plane enough to be able to get it down.
I'm in the airport.
Oh.
Well, my airplane is landing by itself. That's quite
No,
nice.
no, that's right. We haven't blown up, which is good. Welcome to Cape Town, everybody.
The emergency vehicles will be here soon to help you get off the plane.
Where's everybody parking to? Because I can't see anybody in FS Cloud. I wonder if...
Over here. And we've made it.
I think I'm going to have to restart FS Cloud because I can't see anybody.
Alright, and now what I can do, being this, I can call up the ground power unit. Which you actually hear start up. That's really cool.
Oh, for God's sake, unlock code again. Every time.
Oh, it even gets loud. That's... Okay,
Nice. That looks
Oh
good.
dear.
I'm impressed with that. You can hear the... I can hear the generator run, the APU running outside, the ground power unit. And as soon as I opened the door, it got louder. I got to close the door again. And I opened the door again.
Oh, I got 200 feet per minute touchdown in the 777. That's pretty
I
impressive.
didn't want to ask what I got.
It's not the smoothest landing yet. I am not done in this plane.
I think it was like 50 feet a second, mine.
The auto landing was working this time at least.
Auto landing.
There we go.
I'll be there in a few minutes, chaps.
Okie dokie.
All I can see is Sam in the air.
Yeah, I got a scenery for this one.
Right, so Noz is down. Sam's down. Pineapple's down. I'm down.
Oh, there's Sam. Oh, there's part
So
right next to
I
Sam.
got,
Then. He just appeared.
26 points. 26 points for my landing. So if we look back at the map again. So I'm waiting on Chris now. So we didn't win.
Oh, actually, I'll take the next base, Sam, because your wings are too long.
Wow, your parents really hated you. Alexander Lazar 527 time 899. Could you not think of an easier name for Twitch? I can't imagine there's too many Alexander Lasers. Why have you got to do the 527 time 899 thing? But there we go. So the props didn't win. Please don't say laser. Okay, Lazar then, sorry.
27 points.
Oh, that's not fair. So the props didn't win. I hate to say this, let down by the TBM.
Shocking.
Oh.
Ooh. Awful.
So it's no longer the mighty TBM. It's the mighty Epic. It's Epic, in fact. Hence the name.
The epic.
The Epic. Yeah, really love this little thing. It's fantastic. I didn't do too bad considering the speed difference. You know, Chaos and Noz landed after me. That's pretty good. I would have been a bit quicker to land if my autopilot hadn't taken me the wrong way at the end. But there we go. We have arrived in Cape Town. What aircraft is this? The Epic E1000. So we'll be carrying on from Cape Town next Sunday. No idea where we're going to be going from here. I'm guessing it's going to have to be FAOB if we're going to carry on around the coast. Overberg. Or we go all the way along to George. That's my middle name. And then make our way round the south of South Africa before heading back up to Pretoria, which is where Chris is, and then across to Madagascar.
I'm only 5 minutes away.
That's not bad then. Back up through northern India, heading back down through to the west coast of Australia, across Australia, down to New Zealand, back up through to Japan, a bit of Russia, cross to the place near Canada, and then back down the west coast of America. It's going to take us a while, considering we started doing this journey at Christmas in the UK, and we've now got as far as Cape Town.
I tell you what, if we do every leg like this, it's going to be a lot quicker.
Well, that's true. I used to live 500 to 900 meters away from a landing pad, and Lithuanian Vilnius International Airport is very busy at night. I can imagine it probably would be. So the next flight stream will be Wednesday, where we're going to be carrying on over here in the Bahamas. Pineapple, thank you very much for the host. So we're carrying on to the Bahamas on Wednesday in little prop planes, carrying on a hop around the Bahamas on the other journey we're doing. But I will be back at 5 o'clock this evening for a 5-hour plus stream in Train Sim going from London to Edinburgh. What can possibly go wrong with that? Right, we're just waiting on Mr. Brown, who is coming into land. Somewhere
Not quite. Still got to go around. 10 miles away.
10 miles from landing. But yes, this plane is fantastic. I can't remember where I bought it from. Was it Just Flight? Let's have a look. Looking for Epic.
Turn the seatbelts off, let the victims out.
No, it must be the org store. Okay. I don't remember where I buy these things from.
Yeah, the Baron is the orc.
There we go. Yeah, so that's this plane, the Epic E1000 G1000 edition, and is an awesome bit of kit, faster than a TBM. It does say provides slingshot acceleration, jet class speed of more than 325 knots, making the Epic E1000 the fastest and quickest aircraft of its class. Yeah, 1200 shaft horsepower. That's quite a lot from a single engine. But yeah, really fantastic little plane. Can highly recommend it if you want something to cover long distances and you don't really want to faff around in a jet. But we will be back in jets. I'm guessing we're going to be doing jets next Sunday. It's going to be props on Wednesday, but smaller props, so back down to the 172 or something like that. And then jets again next Sunday. So I'll be in the either the Zebo or the 319. But then when I can't fly those, I'll end up in the 732.
November 901 Tango Bravo requesting flyby.
Negative.
Oh, a bit late.
Right, Chris is going to do a flyby then.
Everybody, look up.
You should fly the Airbus A380. I haven't got the Airbus A380, and B, I'm nowhere near good enough in a jet to fly something that big.
Oh wait, is that a train? No, it's just a slow airplane.
But yeah, really like this. One thing that does annoy me is that I can zoom out from here, and there's people in the back. So there's a boy, a girl, and
It's all wave to Chris.
2 passengers outside. Yet in the inside view, you don't get them. We should do a Boeing 737 versus Airbus A321 race. No, because you're the only one with the A321, I think.
Yep.
Right, so there's Chris. Or A320. I got the 319.
I got a 319 and a 320.
I cannot get the two list to work anymore.
Have you done the update?
It needs an update.
Because I cannot press any buttons.
Right, Chris is going for a circle round and a land. So we'll wait till he's landed. And then we will end it for this afternoon. And I shall go and escape this heat for a couple of hours. I do like the fact that's really impressed me that if I close the door, you can hear the generator, the GPU running. If I close the door, you actually hear the door go clunk and locks, and the generator gets quieter. That's really cool. It's little things like that impress me.
Yeah, there's a lot of little elements to X-Plane that are just they're only slight touches, but they make it so much more realistic.
Yeah. And it's little bits of detail that you don't necessarily notice at first that you go, oh.
Yeah.
It's the same old problem though. Perfect temperature, just no breeze that we should be getting with it. Oh, outside now, yeah. I said I walked earlier on a trip that I would normally have taken the car with, and by the time I got to the other end, which was only a 10-minute walk, I was in a pretty sort of damp state.
Anyway, congratulations, Jet Boys. We showed them how to do it.
Yeah, that went well.
Yeah, well done, gents.
And the first
Yeah.
time I also landed
Yeah.
A320. I have a problem with that.
Yeah.
That was a great win.
Well, I thought me and Chris in the TBM, we're gonna nail it.
So that, Steve, would be 2-1.
I believe now.
Yes, it is 2-1.
So that means we're going to have another race.
Yeah, you won the Bristol, and this.
Bordeaux to Bristol, yeah.
And I won the Frankfurt to London City.
Yeah.
Only just, mind. You've got
touch and go there.
flight sim on your phone. I could think nothing worse than trying a flight sim on my phone.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling something. I really must move that. I can't read half the stuff. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, I should get the notifications to come in down the bottom now. Let me do that. There you go. Notifications now coming down the bottom so I can read them. Right, Chris is down. Once Chris has stopped, then
We'd all line up here giving them the slow clap.
it's easy to tell. I just, yeah. No, just raise our glass from the bar. Oh, he's here. Right, Chris.
Yeah.
Your drink's gone a bit flat,
it's
mate.
on his tab.
Yeah. Last one there pays for the round.
Yeah. Well, the whole bill, I was thinking.
Well,
Did I mention I was doing a touch and go? So you guys enjoy.
yeah, that's it. See you at the next one. Yeah.
That was a good one.
I can turn my little generator thing off now, can't I? Let me just everyone's out the plane. There we go. We'll close the door. There we go. Plane's all locked up.
I've still not had any wet weather yet.
No, I didn't get any. I had the
A little bit of rain going out to sea and coming back in, but then it stopped.
yeah, I had the thunder thing, but I turned that off because that was annoying.
I did not hear the fun at all.
No, I don't have that on, not now.
Wows through X ambience, which I do need to do that. So, what jetliner would you recommend for a newbie like me? I would
To be
say
honest with you, I would say with the Zebo,
Yeah.
because it's free. And it's a hell of a good mod.
price wise and ease. Free is easy. Easy isn't easy, but free is easy. That makes sense.
Free
and
is easy. It's very, very well modelled.
Yeah, the Zebo Dory. For me though, because I can't get on with the FMCs and stuff and the McDoos, I like my 732 because I can just get in, turn it on, and fly on a heading mode. But that's just me. I cannot get my head around the McDoo and the FMC. What about the Tolis?
Yeah, Tolis is awesome.
Yeah, I've got that.
A little bit easy. There's a little bit less of a learning curve on a Tolis than a Boeing or than an Airbus. So they're a little bit easier to program.
But I would say try it out for your first attempt. Go with the free mod.
Yeah.
It gives you an idea into jets and see if you're going to like it or not.
Yep.
Indeed.
Instead of paying out £60 for a plane and you might not use it.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. Well, there we go. We made it to Cape Town, and the props didn't win. It was close. It was within a few minutes. I'd say, probably 10 minutes after the first jet landed. The props were down 10, 15 minutes maybe. So that was really close. We will do one of these again. Maybe if we find an interesting leg of a similar distance, it could be good fun to do another one. A good mix of props and planes. Something else with an interesting approach. I'm sure there'll be a few of those coming up. But we're back to a normal flight around the Bahamas on Wednesday, as I said. So if you want to join us in the Bahamas, it's simple flying over there. Little Cessna 172. You don't need to worry about autopilots. It'll be short 20-30 mile hops. So a great couple of hours on a Wednesday night. That'll be around the Bahamas, and then next Sunday we will carry on from here and work our way eastwards before heading north and up towards India, etc. But I will be back, as I said, at 5 o'clock tonight with 5 hours plus of train sim going from London to Edinburgh. So that's the next stream for me, and then after that will be the flight on Wednesday. So my thanks to that isn't here anymore, Rick. Thanks for joining us, Rick. Maybe worth looking at some of the faster props, or even you could have jumped in a jet. We were still lost, but you never know. What order should we do them in? Order on Discord. To Captain Chaos, thank you very much, Chaos. Well, if we don't catch you Wednesday, we'll catch you for some trucking next Saturday.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Brown, thank you very much, Chris. We'll catch you on Wednesday.
Thank you, that was great fun.
Well, I really enjoyed that. To Pineapple, thank you very much, Pineapple. Catch you possibly on Wednesday night. Who's next? Noz, good to have you back, sir. We'll catch you soon for another one.
Indeed.
I said the guy to Rick, didn't I? And Sam, finally. Thank you very much, sir. I think it was I don't know whose idea it was. I think it might have been yours. We'll maybe catch you on Wednesday for some spinny stuff.
Yeah, definitely. That was good. Thank you.
And yes, so I will end it there. Be back at 5 o'clock for some trains. Until then, say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.